This is the next update of the TOS Enterprise build, and I've reached a point now where I'm going to start wiring up the antenna control boards. And for the most part, it's working on a 12 volt system, but the nacelles actually run on a 9 volt. So what I'm going to need, because I don't want to run two separate power supplies, what I'm going to need is this step down module right here. And what this does is it takes anywhere from 12 to 18 volts and steps it down to whatever voltage you want it to be. But the nacelles, they're going to need a 9 volt power source to be sure that I don't overtax the system. They might be able to handle the 12 volts, but I'd rather run it at 9 if at all possible. In order to do that, I'm going to have to step down the power versus having two different power sources, a 12 volt and a 9 volt. So in order to do that, I'm going to use one of these power modules that I picked up off eBay for a couple of bucks. And what that'll do is step the power down from 12 to whatever voltage I want. You're going to need a voltage meter like this to do the tests on it. And I already have the power supply on. So what we're going to do is we're going to test right now to see if this matches the power coming out of the power supply, and it is. I got the 12 volts going on there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up the power module. Now I've already preset this thing to 9 volts off camera. So all I'm going to do is hook this thing up to, this is the power supply feed coming into the module from the power supply. And let me put something on this thing to make sure it's not moving around. Alright, got the power module. Now we'll test the feeds coming out of the power module, which are right here, and we'll see if we get the 9 volts, which I previously set up anyway. So we'll put the negative and the positive on. And there's the 9 volts that I need for the buzzards or whatever those things are called. So we're good to go with that. Now I'll probably be mounting this somewhere in the secondary hole. It's relatively a lot of room in there, so I'll be able to fit this module in there with no problem. This, like I said, was only a few dollars. Much cheaper than buying a separate 9 volt power source, which would be about $6 to $8 for that. And I'd rather just have the 12 volts coming into the ship and then have this step down to lower voltage for other things that may be on the build. So there's a quick look at it. It's great for many applications where you to adjust the power on this thing, just take a flathead screwdriver, and there's a potentiometer right here, this blue thing right here, and just hook up your testers to it, and then you can move it clockwise or counterclockwise to get the desired voltage that you want, and it'll go all the way down to a half a volt if that's what you want. So there's a quick look at that, and till the next update, see ya. Y'all take care. Bye.